yes. At long last, the day is here. The day I finally replay and stream Wind Waker. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember the last time I played this game. I don't remember at all. I don't even remember when this game came out, to be honest. But it has been a very, very long time. Let's just listen. Oh, finally. Hey, Ruins! How you doing today? What's up? Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. You know, I haven't streamed a Legend of Zelda game in a long time, actually. So, glad to be playing another one. You're on the server? Nice. How's the volume, by the way, Ruins? Is the volume good? Is it too loud or not too loud? Just listen to this music for a bit. We have all this big ocean to do, all this big ocean to explore. I'm ready. I hope you are all ready. Let's use the gamepad. It is good, but it might get a bit loud though. Alrighty. Give me 2 seconds there. We'll see if that's good. I guess, we'll play as, my old quest. No, bad idea. Hey, Sweet Peas Girly! Welcome to the stream, how you doing? Quest Log 2, let's start a brand new game. What should my name be? How about, since I'm original with my Link names, how about... I'd be Link. 'Cause, I think that's his name, right? Hey, Captain Chips. Ain't no way you're missing this. One of your big favorite, Zelda games. You're eating nachos. Get on your Wii U and play on it also. You should. I'm gonna play normal mode. I'm pretty normal when it comes to normal games. You got a new game? What you got? What you done did got? This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. Zombie U, I've heard of that. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand... This is one of the weird timelines. A young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. The boy who traveled through time to save the land was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero returned. Once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the hero of time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. The timeline specifically follows Ocarina of Time, and the hero disappears after sealing Ganon. Yeah, hero's gone. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people can do nothing but appeal to the gods. Hey Levi, how you doing? Welcome to Wind Waker. In the last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate, and thus made this game. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. Breath of the Wild! That's how early they knew. I don't think so. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspire to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wish only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legends. Oh, it's good to see this game again, that's for sure. When did this game come out for the Switch Captain, or for the Wii U Captainships? Big brother. I won't actually word her like that. Big brother! Why am I wearing my pirate garb? For the Wii U, might have been around 2016. Oh, dang. 2016. Big brother! Zap. $2015. I was gonna say. Wait a minute. I knew you'd be here. Hee hee hee, this is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the girls, I call it Ariel's Lookout. So you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! Link doesn't even know his own birthday. What a clod. 2013, you were in your first year in college. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was pretty much when I last played this game. 2013, 14, I'll say. Apparently 17 is when I last officially played it. That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? So didn't Ariel wear a blue dress? Hurry up, big brother. Grandma's waiting for you back at the house. And I'm sure everyone else on the island wants to say hello to you too. So I gotta remember how to play this game now. How the hell has it been 8 years? That's just how time goes. I'm playing the cleared save. Nice. You know what? This will be a special cleared save playthrough. Only update, Ariel gets the piratey dress. So how does this game look to you guys? Because it looks freaking gorgeous to me. Even the pigs are realistic. I'll be fighting Ganon in lobster pattern jammies. Awesome. Can't wait. Wow, look at this camera view. 0 out of 10, unplayable game. Hoi, Link, what's that? Today's your birthday? Well, congrats, buddy. Are you that old already? Wow, time just flies right by, doesn't it? You blink and poof, there goes a year. Or 8. Why, I swear I just cut the grass in this field the other day, but look how tall it's gotten already. Say, you wanna try cutting it, Link? You'd be surprised at the things people drop in the grass. It's fun, it's like treasure hunt. Except, you'll need some kind of grass cutting tool if you want to cut the grass. That's just common sense, buddy. Alright, let's look around the island for a bit, just to familiarize myself. There's also the menu down here. I can save if I want to. Yay! So I can't go that way yet. Guys, it's time. The first rupee is right here. Yay! Achievement unlock. If this was a Steam game, I would have gotten an achievement right there. Or an Xbox game. Achievement unlocked, get rupee. Achievement unlocked, pick up stone. So who here even knows this game? I know Captain Chips, like, loves this game. Did you say it was your #1 favorite game, or close to favorite? Hoi, Link! Hey, is it true is it true that if you just have a little courage and run as fast as you can, then you can jump to that rock out there, huh? Is it? Tell me! You are tiny. Look at that courage. That was my courage that got me to that rupee. And we'll be seeing many, many more. Aw, crud. Hello. I just saw a wild pig. Oh, see, look, the black one there. Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. Ready to go grab it, Link? Now you can't just run up and grab it. Pigs are too alert to their surroundings for you to just jog up and capture one. Want to get close to one, you have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt to crawl slowly behind it slowly. You checked it with bait, I guess. Gotta remember how to crouch now. Wind Waker, Spin Spaker. Hey, Hellfire Skyrim. What's up? How you doing? Oh, man. I'm gonna get this pig. I don't care. I'm getting this pig. Alright, babe. Babe pig in the city. You're mine. Yay! Gotcha. Well, I got the pig, but the pig was like, I don't wanna do it. Ooh, that's what's up, and you're doing ooh. Cool, I'm glad you're doing that. Very nice. Feels like all I've been playing is short Wii U games, by the way. We're finally doing a long game. Here's Beetle, by the way. Bye! This is Beetle's first introduction, I believe. Not Skyward Sword, where I first saw him, but Wind Waker. Is when we meet this beautiful human being. Hello. Oi, Link, press ZL right there and use A to talk to me. Try it! That's correct, you're a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. Of course, even if there isn't anything around the target, you can press ZL to face forward. You know, it's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, that's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I could teach you a few more things if you'll just climb up that ladder over there and jump on my room. Alright. More like we spoo. Good one. I was gonna try to jump to his balcony there. I failed. Just give me a sword, mister. You're growing up, Link, which means you're going to need as much wisdom as you can to get from this point forward. And if you want to be wise, you must first know things. Now, I was born before you, so I know all sorts of things. Yes, I've been studying all manner of topics for many years now. Now I can tell you're a smart lad. Lately, I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and I think you're the one I'm going to pass it down to. Count yourself lucky, lad. Everything that you see tacked to the walls here is something that I've researched thoroughly. And before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Good job. Morid. Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother, who lives just downstairs. He hates studying, all day every day, the loud just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No, the brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot, as if that's of any use to anyone. He simply doesn't know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? It's weird. It's a bit weird. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to know all this stuff. I'm already smart. You still love Orca? Is this Orca? Are you Orca? Cry to his balcony. I'm gonna have no deaths, by the way, guys. This is Sturgeon. Oh, which one's Orca? Is it this guy? Link, is that you? If I recall correctly, today you are the same age as the legendary hero. When did you get so old? You must build strong muscles from now on. Strong muscles. You have come at the perfect moment. I was just trying my rolling attack. Allow me to teach it to you. Are you ready? Just run as fast as you can and then press A. That is how you perform a rolling attack. If you think you understand, then try to roll into the wall. Go on, young one. Okay. Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dreaded hooligan! Ah, my brother upstairs is very high-strung. He is the way of knowledge. He locks himself in his room and studies all day. He is quite wise, but with that big head of his, he is hardly accommodating. On top of it all, he is so very feeble. At times, I am ashamed to call him my brother. But enough of that, Link. I sense the natural talent that beats in your veins. But you need more than talent to make it in the world today. You must also be bold. And to that end, I shall teach you the art of swordplay. What say you? Do you wish to practice your skills with the sword? Yes! Look at this beast of an old man. I know, right? This guy. Just practicing with the walls. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Okay, let's go. Charge! 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 Good. Good. Very, keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. Wrong. Press only B. I did press only B. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me and then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust target with ZL and then tilt L toward me and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. Very good. Keep thrusting. I did, though. Oh my god, I can't do this combat, guys. This game stinks. I hate it. I'm done. I mean, hey Luna, how you doing? I'm joking. I love this game. Those who know. How you doing today, Luna? You still say he needs more wood to practice fencing. I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. Good, that is enough. You're just in time, Luna, for one of the bestest Zelda games out there, the Wind Waker. It is as I foresaw. One day you shall become the master of the sword, but it is still too soon to give you a sword to carry around with you. I'm afraid I cannot give you one yet. If I did give you one, I am certain your grandmother would be quite upset with me, and I do not need that. But if for any reason you feel you need more training, then come see me again. Got done playing Phasmo. Pretty cool, my friend. I'm doing good. I'm finally playing this game at long last. I was looking forward to this day for a very, very long time, and now it's here. Hey, look who it is. It's the potential, real bad guy of this game. Look at him. He's smiling right now. There's a massive nose drip. He's bouncing into me. Your grandma was calling for you, Link, and so was my mom. I would rather slay this kid than, Ganondorf. Yoo-hoo! Grandma! Where are you? Aw, look at the pictures. Can I first person in this, I don't think I can. I don't know if the GameCube version had like zoom in, by the way, first person view. Slay grandma for soup. No, she's nice though. I love my grandma. I've been waiting for you, Link. Here you are, Link. Try these on. These are special clothes made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. That face. You got the hero's new clothes. Wow, what the? Wow, they're really light. They're also invisible. What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of the legends. You have to be proud about that for at least one day. Stay hydrated. I will, sweet peas girly. I will. I'm gonna get plenty hydrated. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca is the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition that has been carried down from those days. Does all this make sense to you? Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma is going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Ariel. This is gonna be a weird playthrough. I will admit I had no idea that this would be my default clothes. And yet here we are. I like this shield, by the way. Do you see the little gremlin on the shield? The whole town, all 12 of them. Link's a liar. Link, you're a liar, and you will spend a servitude on the ship that you're about to get. Just picking on the chests in town. Hey, Piggy, how you doing? Gotta get myself a sword. Gotta chuck down the things. Hello. Oh, Link, you look cute as a bug in that outfit. I suppose I should congratulate you on your birthday, shouldn't I? Well, to tell the truth, I could congratulate myself too. We just finished building our little hutch and paddock today. Isn't it a delightful addition to the place? I was actually thinking of getting a pet and keeping it here. The boys would really like that, I'm sure. Boys love pets. I wonder what kind of animal we should get. What do kids like these days? Listen, dearie, if you see any good pets around, be a lamb and bring one here. If you do, I'll give you a little reward. Oh, but we won't tell your grandma about it, will we? Slay pig for food. This isn't Valheim. Nope. No Valheim here. Ooh, look at me jumping to this roof. I think this is a strat that speed runners do, actually. If we jump onto this roof and clip our way up here, we're teleported to the Triforce. Alright, I want to get that pig again. Nope, no one's here. It's all good, pig. All good. Yay! You're mine, pig. He was going more for Minecraft. No, you can't compare Minecraft to this beautiful game. This epic, beautiful, amazing game. Here we go. Why, did you bring that little piglet all the way here just for me? Oh, thank you so much. I've been thinking of getting a pet pig for a while now. The boys will be so happy when they get home. You sweetie. Oh, Link, hold out your hand. This is your reward. Don't spend it all in one place. Yay! Why, this little darling is cute as a button. You know, it's so cute, I wouldn't mind having even more of them. Wonder if there's a achievement you get if you get them all. Achievement, like there are achievements in this game. Been doing a cave-only Minecraft playthrough. Interesting. Where am I? How do you do, zoom in more? I just did that too. I forgot. Oh, that's how. Guys, first-person mode. What if we had a first-person Zelda game? Wouldn't be able to do that because your friends like to build 14 story structures. Oh, the cave-only thing? That would be tough. You know what's sad, guys? Back in the old days, there were little bottles that people would put in the water for Miiverse purposes. But now Miiverse is gone. There's no more bottles. It's all over. Oh my, Link, congratulations. That outfit looks cute on you. Hey, your little sister Ariel was looking for you not too long ago. Oh, did I tell you? She was watching me not too long ago. She said she wanted to learn to carry jars on her head, too, so she could help out your grandma do chores. If you see Ariel, just tell her that all she needs to do is lift a jar, stand in front of it, and press A. Then to set it down, she just needs to press ZR. Tell her, okay? What do you mean A and ZR? Do you think this is some kind of game? Do you think this is some sort of video game? Anyway, I'll go let her know. Can bring the large woman more pigs for more monies. For now, we'll leave the black pig there. Put away anything you're holding by doing the thing. Whoa. Careful. Hey, sport. Hope you're able to jump like you, Link. Whoops. Oh no, the drippy kid is here now. Oh god, look at him. So, aren't these clothes hot? No. I think my clothes are the best, to be honest. I just can't let this field be, you know? If I did, the weeds would take control. Cutting grass is the hard work, but it pays off. People leave the damnedest things in the grass, so if you go to the trouble of cutting it, you get to keep whatever you find. Didn't know there was swearing in this game. It's weird. Is Ariel up there still? Jump in the lake and drown. I don't want to. I want to actually beat the game. You do the lake and drown thing. Yeah, this looks great. I don't care what anyone says, this looks great.
Ah, hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. Guess they're pretty neat, though. So anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second?
I never would want to ask people to do that, because that's the easiest way to get sucker punched.
I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday!
You got the telescope! Yay! Set it to those things. Do it now. Using the gamepad, do the thing.
Well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift, just because you're my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Hey, hey, hey. Oh, why don't you try it out now? Right now. Try looking over at our house from here.
Cool. Zoom. Big brother! Oh, look! It's a burb.
What's that, Link? Are you looking at the red post box?
I am. What's that burb doing?
Postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Link, look at the sky! Look at the sky!
What?
The sky! Look at the sky!
I am. I saw it. The bird. The seagull. The seagull, it's there. Here, let's zoom out a bit. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Hey, chicken for lunch. Uh-oh. Pirates. The sequel to Assassin's Creed Black Flag looks very cool. No, the bird! I mean, the girl! Link John before the story started, there's no longer a plot. Newsflash, shoots seagull spotted in the sky. Yep.
Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell into the forest. She needs help. But it's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Alright, I need to fight Burb now. Let go. Oh, geez. Look at that. No damage. Is there a swim faster option in this game? I kind of forgot. Do you have a sword for me? So what are you doing? Yeah, my voice changed again. What are you doing, huh? Is he following me still? Don't you dare. I bet that kid is the reason that girl was captured. Who was that girl anyway? I don't know her. Like the voice he gave that snot boy. Hello, I'm snot boy, apparently. What's the matter, Link? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword?
Yes.
I'm not for no damage playthrough. That's right. No damage here. Your first lesson will be... Oh, I did this already, though.
Ow.
Keep swinging. Then thrust. Very good, keep thrusting. There we go. And then the spin attack. Ooh, the spin attack. Here we go. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Very good. More. Keep it up. Next is harder. This is the Parry Attack. Target with ZL until you see an A, then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. And again, target with ZL and press A. Woohoo! Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. Yeah! And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in that sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you.
You got the hero sword. Yay!
Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with a desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Fails to block once and actually gets hurt. Poor guy. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. You know what the real world could use, guys? More swords. Wouldn't that be good?
Yay!
Time to get every single rupee in the world. Time to cut every single blade of grass. This is a blade cutting run, by the way. If I see a blade of grass, I must chop it up. Same for bushes and signs and crap. No, that would be boring? Alright, fine, I won't do it. Is that a crab?
Hey, crab!
Aw, man. Alright, the crabs aren't. They don't like me all that much. And we haven't even seen the day-night cycle part of this game yet. Nighttime in this game looks quite nice, I remember. Oh my gosh, this kid. Do you see this kid here? It's not boring, it's nice and satisfying. It's also a no-damage playthrough, which I will surely be breaking in no time at all.
Yeah! Woo!
I think if I cut all of this, I'd get a prize from this guy. Did you hear that noise, Link? Did something happen? What was it? Fine sword you got there. It's pretty cool. Cut the grass. Never mind. He gives me nothing. Snot Boy is kind of scary. I know, right? I told you. Whoops. He's like the real boss. The real final boss of this game. Arrow? Ah. Alright, let's get moving. If you could choose one thing to bring into the world from video games, most people would choose Pokemon, so would I, but finding money from cutting grass would be a close second. I know, right? I would go with Pokemon, money from cutting grass, or painting and interacting with the world through painting. Captain Chips knows what game I'm talking about. Haha. Hey, the real sneakers. How you doing today? Welcome to Wind Waker. my friend? I hope you're doing good. You'd go with Puro? Yeah. Good old Puro. Yeah. There we go. I'm not actually gonna cut all the grass. I'm just practicing my grass cutting techniques. I'm doing great, the real sneakers. I'm playing this game again after God knows how long. I'm going to the top of a mountain that suddenly got quiet, which means there's something foreboding coming along. 55. What's my maximum rupee count right now? Hey. I mean, I wonder what like the maximum rupees I can get. Here we go. Whoop. Guess what? Guess what, guys? Oh, I can't cut it yet. I'm pretty sure I can cut it at some point, but not right now. 59? I don't like that number. Let's find one more. I forget it. Let's go. 500 max rupees for now, 5,000 with both wallets. Was that a sneeze? No. Believe it or not, no. There she is. Snot Boy is a real drip, just hangs around you. There was no speakers up top to pipe the music. Oh, I see. Gotta find the speakers. Carry the speakers with me at all times. Is there no rupees in this place? This forest? There it is. I want to run to the tree. So, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game, so probably most of this stuff I won't even remember all that well. So hey, it's like I'm playing the game all over again for the first time.
Go to 69. You go to 69.
Look at that. I hit them all the way up there. To think there were monsters living here this whole time. They could have attacked, like, the town at any time. The fact that they did not is very, very nice of them. What's this?
Fairy fountain.
Sight. The spout marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. Fairy fountain, fairy fountain. Okay. Why else do the town and RPGs have their own music, their hidden speakers littered around the town? I see. That's how it works. That's the secret. That's gonna be the new lore for all RPG towns now. Yep. Yep. Oh. Oh no. Friendly until you hit them with the sword. I don't know, these ones don't look so nice.
Hey buddy, guess what? You're dead!
There she is. You fool.
Ouch!
Wow, what's with that getup?
Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came in.
Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness, you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd...
Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain?
Well, that wasn't nice of it.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full.
But, miss, what about this boy?
Don't worry about him. Come on.
Aww. If you ever make a game that's going to be an achievement, find all the hidden sound speakers. That would be that would be brilliant. Hi. Are you a member of my crew, girl? Uh-oh. No! Brother! Well. Go, Link. Save sister. Idiot. Ah, stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. I'll answer that in a second, the real sneakers. Gotta watch cutscenes. No! That poor bird has to deal with my sister. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates. You know, pirates. The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Ah, the burb. Alright, 3 in each town, 3 in each dungeon. You find them by how loud the music is relative to your position. That would be so cool. Make this game. Get any new games for the holidays. I'll answer that in a second. That involves a lengthy description. She's gonna get eaten by bird. By this bird? Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? What do you get by bumping in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different lands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard about that young girls? Word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter. Whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also had long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is that true? Is that true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Link's sister has made its foul nest to the north on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave. It's stupid! I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield, you know. Anything to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you'd better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Well, you heard her. Who are you? Hey, Shrimplet, are you gonna be our new pirate swabby? 'Cause any new swabby reports to me. Yes, this means I don't have to wash the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. I got 2 games, actually. I forgot the name of the first one, but someone gifted me Among Us today on Steam. So, that's the story. I have Among Us. And one of these days I'll have to stream Among Us. 'Cause, you know, why not? Why not, right?
Why not? Why not?
But, what is among you? I don't know. I don't know what is among me. But what is among us is us. Can't get that rupee up there yet, by the way. I want to. It's calling my name. But I just can't do it. Wait till you budge and gift you a Mega Man collection. That'll be something. That'll be the day, huh? I'm going to bed now. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
What is it, Link? Please, tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls?
You don't know what Among Us is, but you do? I know what Among Us is. Oh no. The shield's gone now? Why did you steal the shield?
Link. Is this what you're looking for?
Look at that face on the shield.
Take it with you. You got the hero shield!
Hold CR to defend yourself while holding this sword. You can do the defend while targeting. Still wondering what you bought with the thing I got you for your birthday? I showed you yesterday. Were you AFK when I showed you? You do know what is among you then? I don't know what the topic is anymore. Sorry, I'm stoopy face.
I guess it is true. Ariel really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child?
You might have been. I got Nexomon. Nexomon. If you don't remember or do remember, I played the sequel like a year or two ago, and the first one came out. So that's what I got. Hi there. What do you want?
Link, I thought I heard Ariel's voice cry from far away. Is it
really true? Guess a group of you got something amongst yourself. I guess. I suppose. Well, goodbye. Goodbye, peoples.
Link, your sister Ariel, she's... Don't tell me. You're not going to board the ship and try to save her, are you? Link, are you going somewhere? No.
Nope. Wonder how far these kids can come. Aw, they give up. They just give up immediately. Ooh, look at me with my shield. Very nice. Alright, let's go. You feel lost? Me too. You know you also have that game?
Sweet. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes!
And, this is where Assassin's Creed Black Flag begins. This is the true origin story.
Good luck, Link! Good luck finding Ariel! Take care of yourself! Sniff.
That's gross, man.
Huh? Grandma! Bye!
Yo-ho.
How much longer is this going to go
go on, do you think?
Do you have an estimate?
Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? And you're a real piece of work, Tetra. You said that you and some people got a game amongst yourselves. Do you not know what Among Us is? It's called Among Us.
Link, listen, Link. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing.
And then we'll go bowling together, eh, cousin?
Into the blue, big blue, boys. Turn the ship full to starboard. We'll head to the northern seas. Listen, Shrimp, you're really creeping me out with standing there like that, so quit it, yeah? Stay out of my way, way out of my way. Go down below and find Nico! Where's the sea shanties button?
That Nico didn't make out half bad with you being the new swabby and all. No swabbies always get stuck doing the hardest work. It's a real raw deal, but hey, I'll tell you, it sure sounds like Nico was happy to finally not be at the bottom rung on the pirate ladder. You bet he is. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm sure you'll do just fine, so long as you don't disobey him.
I'm gonna disobey him. Game is called Among Us. You said something was Among Us. You got something Among Us?
I don't know anymore.
I just say words. Oh, look at the sunset. Looks nice, not gonna lie.
So your name's Link, right? Hehehe. That's one weird getup you got on there. So what's the deal? Is that popular back on your island or what? Now that I think about it, though, I've seen an outfit like that before somewhere.
You saw lobster clothes before? That's pretty cool. Is it like the Pokemon Among Us?
Yes.
You have to find the right Pokeball. I'm in the crow's nest.
You! Get out of my way, will ya? Turn around right now. Climb down.
Fine. Still no damage. Run. Because the danger is among us. This conversation has gone on for far too long. Oh my god. Game you got is a Pokemon game?
No.
Stop right there. This is Miss Tetra's cabin. Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't you even think about it. Just Google it. Google image it, and you'll find it. Whoops. That's embarrassing. Ugh, my bad.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, ahem, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so just so you do as I say, okay? Right, now first you have to take the test all pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like so you can cram it into your no doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is only the easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt to test a step on it. Presto. Switch pressed.
Oh.
Now check it out. After the platform rises up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. I was able to jump to this first one myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use the blip to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, and then press A to let go and jump to it.
This guy's acting like I've never played a Zelda game before.
So, do you think you get how to use it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that platform of the room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over.
Yeesh. That's scary, brah. Love and hated this bit.
It will probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
Alright. Whoa. Hey, first time.
What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling.
Never met you before, so can excuse the ignorance from him. Who, Nico?
The ignorance from Nico. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone else comes.
First try. It's like I played this game before, huh? So here is my reward, huh? These barrels. To do with as I please. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna leave 4. That's what the things you see posted all over the site, the characters from Among Us. Yep.
Yay! Spoils bag! Oh my god! Woo!
Hey, Link, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get up here.
Cool. I'm out of here.
Yeah, but there's still so much stuff I have to teach you. This is so lame. Ah, well, I guess it can wait until you finish whatever it is you have to do.
Darn it! I'm a failure. Everyone should just, like, go now. You know what I mean? I'm just a loser. Why is everyone even here? Why is watching this loser? I'm worthless. I failed the go back the barrel challenge. Ooh, hello nighttime.
Hey, Link, here I am, up here.
'Cause you got no life. Hey, join the no life club.
Join the No Life Club, laddie. We be having a good no life time here. Alright, Tetra, where to now?
What were you doing with Nico? He was showing me his collection of human hands. But don't worry about that.
Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you?
Well, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. Ooh, there it is. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that that long ago it used to be a hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look! Over there. Look, by that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing here there. Well, what do we do now? Wink. This is a dumb idea. Why'd you just notice now? Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. Alright, bye Luna. Thanks for stopping in for a bit. Hope to see you tomorrow. Or the next day. But anyways, take care. That face was strange. You're gonna see more strange phases, don't worry. And strange noises.
We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel. Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3,
2, 1.
Goodbye, Link. Link somehow survived. He's fine though. Link's fine. Link's alright. This is Toon Link. He's immune to death. Or pain, pretty much. That only hurt him like a little bit.
Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit.
The look on your face.
Priceless. I slipped the stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see A, you better press that button. And put the stone on your quest status screen. Use on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it. You understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you go charging in. Better think it through.
You got Dying Light, No More Heroes 3, and Ni no Kuni 2.
I know Ni no Kuni 2 very, very well. Enjoy it, my friend. It's a very good game.
You could not get that kind of distance with a crossbar catapult of that size. You need a serious trebuchet.
You're using words I don't know on purpose, aren't you? Welp. Good job. I'm good at this game, as you can see, guys. Master Ultima. Master Pro Ultima. Well, joke's on you. I got a rupee. I have to stare up Link's booty all day. Gosh darn it.
Trebuchet, right? Like a fancy medieval sling.
They captured a barrel. They sure did. Trying to remember if this was the first place where I got like awfully lost. I'm gonna assume yes, probably. But hey, maybe it brought me closer to where I gotta go. Dungeon map. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see the dungeon map. You guys can't see it, but I can.
That's the fun thing about having two screens and one you can't see. Man, where's my sword at though?
Trebuchet is the more
Common pronunciation.
more accurate because French
But screw the French. You don't question or you don't something the French Spanish Inquisition. Never mind. What do I know? Listen up, Link. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows and see if I could make it drop the weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What'll you do? I guess die, huh?
You're Canadian, so likely why you pronounce it that way.
So cool that people from different
walks of life are in this chat room right now. Different areas of the world. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yay! Hey guys, guess what game also had Link using multiple weapons? A game called Breath of the Wild. So you have this game to thank for some of the things in that game. Maybe I should have kept it, huh? Oh, wait a minute. I think I need this actually. Thought it was a French word. Haven't been to Ontario since you were a wee lad.
A wee lad, I says. Very wee, very lad.
I think I need to go this way now. We gotta stop these searchlights. That's the first goal. Stop searchlights. Hello, weapons. Can I throw a jar? Nope. Ow! These are kicking my butt, guys. It's not good. Not looking good for me right now. But I got a rupee. So let's see. I think we're good on things for now. I think we're good on the searchlights. Yeah, see, there's only one now. There's only one searchlight. That's good. Just gotta be careful about other things. Speedrunners use it. You bought yourself on sale, Cruisin' Blast, and World of Final Fantasy Maxima. That's a fun game. I think I streamed that one 2 years ago. First of the big horde of Final Fantasy games I got that year. Speedrunners don't count. Wait, Link could use a stick as a weapon in Ocarina of Time? Nah. Speedrunners use it, they clip through a wall and grab the big Goron sword early if they could. Yep. You used it once on Twitch. Great Fairy Sword exists. The Great Fairy Sword. Got it.
Go, 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 go! Ah!
Hammer can be used as a weapon and Link to the Past. Also does not count. Ha 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 ha. Yes! My first heart.
Woohoo!
Oh man, I did not defeat it. But I can't go up there. Uh-oh. Okay, welcome to sneaky time. Or maybe not yet, actually. Is this sneaky time? Here we go. This is sneaky time. I remember this being kind of scary, actually. Know why? That's why. That's why it's scary. Okay, you can go now. How come this guy's not moving? Okay, now he's moving, thank goodness. Woohoo! Thanks, Thief Series. Don't you just love the early 2000s force stealth thingies? Oh, I sure do. Oh, man. I've never been a fan of stealth in games. Luckily, this is Wind Waker, so I can forgive it for any, annoying stealth parts. This was Blind Blaker. I would not be happy. Oh my god. Turn around. You mother bleeper. Unironically love the Thief games, but Christ. Speaking of Christ, that wasn't cool. That was not cool, my dude. I don't even want that rupee. I don't even want it. Didn't even know rats could do that. Look at that, you learn something new every day. Revisiting old games. Mean rats. Now I'm damaged again. I'm damaged. Why do they do so much damage? Do I have to be up here, by the way? What's down here? Blech. Oh, that's just my jail cell. Whoops. Whoops. Do I get a barrel? I don't have a thing. It's not fair. I don't have a sword to protect myself. Like, what the heck, bro? Spin Specker when aren't you damage? I don't know. Oh man, you're going that way? Don't go that way. Nope. No one's here. Turn around. Oh man. Turn around, jerk. This is spooky. This is spooky, everyone. Very spooky. Luckily, that guy is just dumb. You're a big dummy head, you know that? So this leads to the kitchen. Oh no, that leads to whatever those things are. Alright, we're back here again. There we go. Full hearts. I'll take full hearts. Hello, bucket. Or barrel. I know the difference. You thought of the Joker with damage on his forehead? Which one? They all do. You know, this kind of reminds me of the One Piece episodes I'm watching right this second. Everyone's sneaking around the fortress trying to blend in. People are getting captured. It's crazy. Oh. Okay, to be fair, the mini moblins are just like that. They go, screw off, bat. Bleep off, bat. Bloop off. Bump off. You moblin, can you, like, go away, maybe? Shoo. Look a different direction. Look any direction. Thank you. Yeah, you're fun. You're cool. But guess what? It's too late. I'm in this room now. Oh no. Oh god. I forgot about that. Yay! I stole the rupee. Still say they go meh 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 like what's his name? Like one of them Xenoblade peoples. Come on, get on that bed. Yes. I got the rare green rupel. No, wrong way. Can I go this way? Just gonna see what this way is. Warning, you've triggered the laser alarm system. The laser beam.
Like lasers? We got lasers.
That would be stupid. Jumping into the water right now. I think that would be the stupidest idea. Like in the world right now. Yeah, guess what? Your lasers suck. Your lasers suck, bro. Look where I am now. Is that a thing I gotta jump on, by the way? Let's go this way first. This way looks nicer. Still would like to find my sword. I can fight the sword moblin big guys. Oh no, I'm here again. I'm all the way here again. Well, at least we're getting somewhat close. At least I hope we're getting somewhat close. Oh no, I'm here again now. Yeah, I'm going in circles now. If I ever get lost, by the way, people, feel free to point me in the right direction, all right? I'm known to do that a lot. How do we get up there, I wonder?
How do we get up there?
Maybe we gotta go this way. This way looks promising. That way just leads to this area here, actually. It'd be dumber if the water were lava. Ha ha ha. That would be funny. Know what else is funny? Me going this way. No, this was the beginning again, no? Oh, wait a minute. Yay! Compass. Good. So let's see. Looks like there's a chest on the first floor that I'm missing. Where am I even going, by the way? Looks like I gotta go this way again. There's a big X over there. Yeah, this is where I get kind of bad at these games. This is where I get lost a lot. Let me try going back and riding the thingy. Let's just try that real quick. Unless there's that. No, I was here already though. Shoot. Shoot, man, I'm going the wrong ways. This is where I wish like a helper guide thing was. Like, you haven't been to this room yet. You should go there. Oh my gosh, stop showing me things. Please, please game, please stop it. Alright, let's try going this way then. Maybe I gotta jump on this swingy thing. Woohoo! That was close. I thought for sure I missed that rope there. Okay. I'm here. I would love it if I was up. Oh my gosh, please. Please, game, please. Well, I'm closer now, so that's good at least. Did I go over this way? Ah, I didn't go over this way yet.
Hello.
Wasn't too bad. Hey, Nameless Oni. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Legend of Zeldas. How you doing? How's life treating ya? I hope you're doing good. You're watching me play one of the bestest Zelda games in existence right now. Goods, what a bunch of dupes. They just let you hit them with the big stick. I know, right? Was trying to shuffle on over like behind me, but I was like, Nuh-uh. You're doing alright, that's good. Was your Christmas good? I don't know if I asked you yet about your big Christmas time. Where am I? I am there. There we go. I should go down actually, just in case. There we go. So that should stay down there now. At least I hope it does. Imagine if it doesn't, how heartbroken I would be. Oh boy, there's a big guy over there. Aha! I've got it, Link. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. You gotta take the tower to the outside and climb up from there. Got that? Oh, maybe? Not necessarily, but maybe. Let's try this tower. Oh boy, here we go. That's it. That's the door. Sneak, 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 sneak. No. Sneak, 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 sneak. Hey, look, I did it. The rats didn't even bother me with their little rat claws. Get in there. Where's my sword, though? Alright, hello, barrel. That guy's been watching that barrel all this time. And now at last he's like, what? Is it moving? Nope. Don't worry. Nothing's here. You don't see anything, right, Nameless Oni? I don't see anything. Look the other way now. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's right there. Hey? Hey? Anyone there? Isn't that the window there? I hated this particular part. The only part that you just don't happen to like. This bastard takes so long to get past you. Oh, man. Luckily, I got through it fast, huh? I found the strat. The strat is... I don't know. I don't know what strat I did, but it works somehow. But hey, once this part is done, though, we're pretty much good. We're pretty much in the clear. So what? I thought I was supposed to get way up there. In that mirror, in that tower there. Back up the ledge, alrighty. Just a barrel. You see nothing. Gotta get my sword. Alright. Thought my sword was inside the thing. Thought someone hand-delivered it inside. Well, how am I gonna get past this part now? What the heck? Okay, good. I got scared for a second there. Alright, this part I could botch up easily. Fake windows. Fake windows of Orange County. They're orange. Okay. Whoops. I remember how to do this, don't worry. Just getting my sea legs back. It's this outfit. This outfit is throwing me off right now. I'm used to, like, knowing how to do this because I could notice the green, but now there's no green, so it's a little, like, weird. You understand, right? Perfectly reasonable explanation. Yay! Oh god. Part 2, let's do this. My gosh. Link is so brave right now. Just think, at the beginning of his birthday, he was at home, sleeping on top of that pier place, thinking of, when's snack time, living the good days, and now look where he is. Oh, here we go.
I got the hero sword you dropped!
Be gone, jerk.
Somehow that door just knows how to open. It's weird how that works, huh? Oh, I could have taken the knife. Aww. Ariel. Prissy Pants Lady and Poor Girl, I think. Flopping like a rag doll. I love the battles in this game so much. Uh-oh. Burb is here. Oh no. It's over. Burb is gonna eat me now. No. Oh. Who's that? Who's that, guys? Huh. Nice. That must have been one magnificent toss, huh? Hello, small child. I am angry. I am Anger Chicken. I am to take you to Master Pigface.
Master Pigface? Not Master Pigface.
Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link.
Who said that? Where am I? Is this a boat?
Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted.
What?
Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link? I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could leave you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the evil of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him?
Yeah.
And will you do anything to save her?
Yeah, sure.
I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail cannot sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Red Lions would be better as king of friendly werewolves. Sure, why not? Well, here we go. Back to this island. Oh boy. It's the rowdy kids, the random talking ladies, and others. So I have this, by the way. Let me check this out real quick. I wonder if I have album. Oh look! It's the album! It's the pictures I took! It's the pictures I took in the last game. Aww. It's my buddies Makar and Spiky. Oh, I miss them so much. Tingle Bottle. I would Tingle Bottle them, but I can't Tingle Bottle them. Sad.
What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you like. Jeepers! What's the matter, mister? Why are you looking at us like we're aliens or something weird like that?
Kinda look like aliens.
What? We're good girls. We don't spread rumors.
That's a suspicious thing to say. What? Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, ho, ho, my poor, sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? And are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a single daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my poor daughter, I beg of you. Here, I stand begging. Hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay! Ah, pay! It's a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea. Know what I mean? Why, this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only ones? Does no one else set out on the great sea? Nah, no one. Just me and Tetra. You say you want to sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding with me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes his living off the sea, would give away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie. So the question is, where is a sail? Will confess, I don't remember. But hey, now's the time to look around town and find sail, right? You don't look familiar at all, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. The town's always lively. Haha, why, just walking around and having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. Ain't that the truth? Look at this Elvis-looking guy up here. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am Tot. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You would come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I just reminded of? Long ago I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance, a dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Think you know the rhythm, guy? Not right now, but eventually. You can always check the night auction. I could. Maybe there's a night auction, huh? Oh gods. Oh gods.
Hoo hoo hoo! If my appearance does not surprise you, then you, sir, must be a fairy, just like Tingle. Goodness! Do you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry, Tingle knows it without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor.
Yeah, don't know how to break you out just yet. But, you know, we'll get there.
Help me, I'll give you a fabulous present, so please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle and do the harmony thing.
Commit an armed robbery for the sale. I forgot if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's not, though. Pretty dang sure that's not a thing. Haha. What a sneaky rupee that is. Did you say speak? Or am I going insane? I thought I saw the word speak for a second. That was weird. Alright, let's explore for a bit. Oh god. Oh man. It's cool seeing this town again, though. After God knows how many years. Whoa! Let's see, gotta go this way. This way is where the secret is. As you all can see, there's a little secret over here called Nowhere. Do you actually want to know how to get the sail? Not right now. Let me explore a bit.
Well, what do you think of my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on outside Eithensel sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing at all. You have to see it to believe it.
No way. Don't know anyone like that. Oh no. It's a strange daisy chain of children circling me now. This town is our turf, the turf of the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us.
Yeah, buzz buzz.
Oh my gosh.
Are you alone, all alone, or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway?
Where's your leader? What are you looking at, bud? Say, bud, what are you? Some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. What a get-up.
You stink, mister. We ain't seen your face around before, bud.
I'm not your bud, friend. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal.
Hey, it's just because you're older. Don't think it makes you tough or anything.
Alright, that's enough of these kids.
I get the sail from you. Oh, dang. Oh, snap.
Maybe it's in here.
Maybe it's in here. Nope, this is where the rich family is. Hello.
I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell, yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter Mila was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Okay. You are a brave boy to take on this task, I assure you. If you do rescue her, I will pay you as much money as it takes. I'll give my entire fortune for her safety. Ooh, I'm gonna get rich when I'm all done here. The one man in any of these games who punishes you for breaking his pots. Oh man. But he still pays us though, right? What if we break his pots and he does not pay us? Instead makes us pay. Oh, what a crook. That's the case, huh? Cut them down. Cut what down? The kids? Hey, look who it is. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You wanna play or what? Yeah, okay then. Ahem.
Welcome to the fleet. I am the great Admiral Dovalsky. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert, all hands on deck. Some sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? There. I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you only have 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large 3, on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use it to move the cursor and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, sir. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight bravely.
Welcome to the thing I'm going to lose, I bet.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Sploosh. Sploosh. Kaboom!
Oh,
Sploosh. Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
there we go. There we go.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Kaboom.
Kaboom!
Oh, here we go.
Kaboom!
Oh, we need one more, guys. One more.
Sploosh. 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 Sploosh.
Oh, no.
Kaboom!
Oh, maybe.
Kaboom! Sploosh. Kaboom!
Yay!
Excellent work, sailor. Your deed have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor.
Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great.
Oh, baby. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me, and don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. Umbrella? Where? Where's the frickin' umbrella? You better give it to me. Didn't break record, but you did get your money back. And I got a heart container, too. What do I get if I break the, record? Do I get a thing? You know, this thing may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner, but we rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though, so if the wind blew in the right direction again, we'd have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. Looks like a westerly wind is blowing now. Know what that means, right? It means... well, it's not even a door. It's not even a real door. Alright, let's go. Here we go, lads. I get a treasure chest. Seriously, this dude is so awesome. You love the sploosh sound effects. He is one of the best characters in this game, I'll say that much. Sploosh. Real fake doors. We got real fake doors. Why, young sir, I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine pictobox there. Are you a lover of photographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs photograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Alright, sure. Treasure chest. What kind of chest, though? Like, do I get anything, like, cool? Oh, aren't these some finely snapped photographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It's a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. Oh, a chart. Oh. I thought you said treasure chart. Sorry. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping perfect pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. Guys, I think I can do face cam, actually. Let me see if I can. Hey, here we go. I'm doing face cam now. Hey guys, it's me. Wait, how do I change my pose? That's not it. No, not save. Switch. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, it's me, Ultima. I'm just here in this guy's place. It is insane. And, yeah. I'm just gonna look around this place for a bit. We have this chump here. He's like being all weird and stuff. But, you know, sometimes we just gotta deal with it, alright? Oh. There we go. That's my face cam. I hope you enjoyed. Alright, let's get out of here. I want to improve my pictures, by the way. I never got the updated picture thing, where I could snap pictures in full color. That's been me dream. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just send it to and put it in the post box. It's that easy. Before long, the Rito postman will come to deliver it to whoever you're sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. Sounded like errand for a second there. I did. I think that's where I got that from, to be honest. Tee. School. Welcome to Miss Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? Pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? I know I may look like a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's these delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want any joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me? Yes. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. My wits end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. Just get the belt. These kids are lucky. Back in my day, and I misbehaved, I would get the belt. Are you Ivan, the one with the cap? Not you. You.
Yeah!
Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees, huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to 'cause Miss Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the Killer Bees. Do you think we listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud, if you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? I'll take you on. Where's my sword? Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island, so look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You ready, bud? Ready? Oh, the belt sounds lovely. When I was a young lad and got in trouble, we'd be beaten within an inch of our lives with a length of wood with a nail in. Oh, I wish I could have been beaten with a nail and a board. Back then, me dad used to use a broken bottle of glass. That boy is very girl sounding, by the way. But who am I to judge, huh? Come here.
You're awesome!
Alright, where are the other ones now? Gotta love the 4 Yorkshiremen. Best comedy sketch I've ever seen in me life. Uh-huh. Alright, cool, bro. Alright, where are the other twerps? Where are the other twerps, huh? Where's the twerps? My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island where I washed ashore, there was one other person with me. Yes, there was, but I dare say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on this island. Oh, Tingle? Oh, you were traveling with Tingle. Why, though? Why were you with Tingle, of all people? Alright, let's look around. Gotta look through every which way.
Curious boy, Dragon Roost Island? Yes, Dragon Roost Island. Sky spirit person.
If only I had my own boat. I might need your assistance, Colin, if I can't, or Captain Chips, if I can't find these people. If it takes me like forever. There's one thing I don't like doing, it's taking forever on a task. I've only found one so far, which is making me a bit worried-ish. Like, wow, you picked a good hiding spot. No, not you. Stop talking. You know, there's one in a tree and another behind a grave. Well, there we go. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Swing your sword for a millisecond, please. I will. Let me do this first. Let me capture the leader boy.
Yarg, you got me. No way.
Is this the grave? Behind discount Elvis? Aha. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh. Swing my sword. Whoops. I didn't mean to fall myself.
Sword, 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 sword!
There you go. There's your millisecond. Ooh, this is a tough one.
Yeah, you got me.
Alright, one more.
Thank you!
You're welcome. What are you planning? What are you planning, huh? What are you planning? Maybe one is over here. Maybe one is hiding way over here. Why am I moving so slow? Ba-ba. Oh, there's one.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Not planning anything, just random chicken. I gotcha. Very suspicious, if you ask me. Very suspicious. I was gonna say, what? I can't go in here? What if I break the ceiling? No, I can't do that. Can't break the ceiling. Well, this place has a lot of rooples. Surprise!
How'd you sneak in here, you little rat? Shoo, beat it, scram, vermin.
But I'm a customer, though. This will be the bomb shop. Go and use the things to look around. I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now, beat it. Man, but I want to buy the bomb bag that's not there.
I'll get you next time, bomb keeper.
So is the boy still out? Or do I gotta chase him? There he is.
Aw, lame. Arrgh, I can't believe you found all four of us, and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat.
Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anyone. And to reward your hide-and-seek skills, here, take this, bud.
Yay!
This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, and one more thing, we need you to apologize to Miss Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. You got it. Wrong place. It's this way. Hug Fliff. So if that's not right, what can I do for you on this fine day? Well, you did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spear change. Spear change. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. Comes to children, my eyes never deceive me. You grow up to be a fine young man, and stuff will happen. You can make you laugh loud, a cow defeated in battle, utter defeat. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, sounds like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Miss Marie. And speaking of Bud, did you know it's gonna be Miss Marie's birthday soon?
Oh, boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something?
Don't be stupid. We're the killer bees. We ain't no teacher's pets.
Yeah, but Teach loved jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world.
What's she call them? What's she into these days? What's she call them? Joy pednets? Really? Where'd you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I climbed trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light on top of some trees in town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pednets. What do you think, boss? No, that's crazy talk. So now we gotta headbutt a tree. Like this one? Nope. I'm running out of options, by the way. I'm running out of cloth options. Here's a sneaky area. Here's a sneaky spot, guys. And this will lead me to nowhere. Better looking than younger girls. Sure. This quest, oh dear. Wanna know? Soon.
Hello. You were standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard our potions are the best, I'm telling you. They're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask, looking somewhat bewildered? Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly roar out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it's the key ingredient to the most effective potions around. All I have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juicing shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. What begs the question, sir? Do you have an empty bottle? Nope. Hello, Chew Jelly. Have a look. See my wares. Red potion. Empty bottle. Aw, man. Just give me that bottle. Jerk. Just give me that bottle, man. I need it. Alright. I think there's like 3 more houses I can check. Right, this is the auction house. I'll be coming here a lot. Remember when Final Fantasy VI also had a thing like that? That was cool. Looking for a sale? I have no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Feeling down right now. Go pester the guy in the massive coat or whatever. Well, I don't think he knows either, so he's not gonna help me. Well, he is here now. Locked up in a jail. Do we have to find Tingle? Is that where the cloth is? In Tingle Land? Where am I? Hello. Welcome. You're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. Feel free to look around. Lately, I've been hearing the monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. 2 girls, Maggie and Milla, those 2, both of their fathers are desperate, who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering. The killer bees are invading town. Oh, what's the world coming to? The classic Tingle, you mean. Ting of the Gull. Is this a place? Have I been this way before? Let's see. Haven't been up here yet.
It's a button. Aha. Aha. Nope. So much for that, huh? Alright, I think I've been every single place I could think of. And, yeah, I might need some assistance here. Where am I going? Kid with the sword, what's the world coming to? I know. But yeah, I'm a little lost now, I'm not sure where to go. I'm pretty sure it's Tingle we have to free, I just don't remember where to go to free Tingle. So if you know Hellfire, Skyrim, or Captain Chips, I would love to hear where we gotta go next. Either by yourself from the guy in the parka. Oh. Forgive me, I don't know much about fashion. What's a parka? Oh god, that's a lot of rupees. Alright, that's not where I gotta go. So what's a parka and where is this guy with the parka? Is it that guy? No, leave me alone. He talked to me. I talked to you already. The big fuzzy the big fuzzy hooded coat. Then just say the big fuzzy hooded coat next time. I'm so very worried about him. Well, he's worried about Tingle. So we need to find Tingle. Eskimo is a slur. Since when? So where am I going now? The guy in the coat is not giving me it or not selling it, so where to now? Since always, not in my lifetime. Not in my lifetime, bruh. Yeah. This is what I did not like about Legend of Zelda games, getting lost and not knowing where to go. Hey! Rupees! I gotta get in Tingle's cage somehow. You can't say caveman either. I hope that's not true either. Oh, maybe Tingle can give me a hint. Better tell me where to go. If it isn't Mr. Fairy, do you remember poor Tingle? Ooh, you're mean, you're terrible, you're not even lifting a finger, and after poor Tingle begged you to help him like that, do you by any chance enjoy watching me suffer? Is the lack of assistance done intentionally? No, that cannot be true. Fairies are good beings. Tingle sees all. He does, he does. Please, Mr. Fairy, please rescue poor Tingle and take him to where you and your kind live in harmony. If he's saying something about Tingle, you need to find the jail. There's a switch in there behind the pots. Ah. I could never have found this on my own. When it comes to puzzles, guys, like I said, I am the worst. Despise puzzles. Despise all puzzles. Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa. Become an item. Tingle Bottle! Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to rescue. To receive, rather. And we actually can't do that because there's no Miiverse. So, Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages can be put in this bottle, can be sent to fairies all the world over. Yay, don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid, Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Will you come find him? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you, don't you? You got Tingle's chart!
Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't forever forget it. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles the little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Check it right now. Check it right out.
Use it the Wii U gamepad. Can everyone look at my Wii U gamepad, please? Yeah, just everyone look at it. Haven't found any single Tingle bottles yet.
We'll get there. We'll find them.
You can say cavemen because there aren't any left. There are still much Inuit people left.
I've never even heard of that word until now.
Wait a minute.
Yay!
Remember this part being kind of annoying.
Uh-oh.
Inuit is an actual word for what you might call
An Eskimo. What about an Eskimont? I don't know what I'm saying, forget it. Looks like Tingle bottles aren't appearing, so yeah.
poor Miiverse. But then again, maybe it's for the best that Miiverse is gone.
I'm sure people were drawing penises all over the place.
Really? You have rescued him? That is news I do deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual, indeed you are. Now I apologize, as I have but another favor. I'm actually considering starting up a little job here on the island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I have but one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps.
I don't know. I don't really wanna
Watch that movie again.
The people on this island have no interest in venturing out into these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I really like to ask 200 rupees for it, but as a favor for rescuing my friend, perhaps we may strike a deal. How does 880 rupees sound? Yes, 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 thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 880 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that.
Objection!
Yes, 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 you have made a good purchase today, my young master, and you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sale in the world. Treat it as such. I will treat it as such, but only until I get the better sale.
Eskimo means something like dirty ice in their language, if you remember correctly.
Interesting. Language is just being rewritten before my eyes. Before it meant clean ice. I read that in Ultima's BS World History Guide. It's a good book, by the way. You should check it out.
Not even for 2 rupees. Oh really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee, we each get 1 whole rupee. We're still not gonna tell you anything, not even a teensy tiny rumor. We won't ever tell you about how every night all the grown-ups meet up in that old house and shout "Bet, bet, bet" till their horse. They say it's an auction. They really want those peas of art or the whatchamacallit useful sale.
Oh.
Ho ho, ho ho. Imagine you can find it in the fiction section of a bookstore.
My book? I hope so. They haven't been selling my book for years now. Something about wrong information or something stupid. I don't know.
Wish instead of a sale he sold Link the Master Gun.
Well, you can buy that. The Master Shoot.
Alright, Red Lion bro.
Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, then I shall teach you the art of sailing.
Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail you got with A to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The whoop that appears behind me indicates wind direction. Use that to steer. If you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always push B to put away the sail. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Do you understand all that? One more thing. When you are out at sea with a few landmarks to go by, you will be at mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, select a map displayed on the Wii U gamepad to open your sea chart. You can also pause the game with plus and confirm your position. Now a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east. Oh, you know what? I can't wait, guys. I can't wait for when I beat this game. I can't wait for the Switch version to be announced. It's gonna be so fun. Ganon, look what I got. It's the inevitable post-apocalyptic Zelda where Hyrule is a desert wasteland. Hey, there we go. New, the whole, Zelda's Lanayru desert. Double barrel sawed off shotgun. That would be weird. I'd play it. Oh man. Alright, let's turn her around. We gotta be going this way, right? Yeah, here we go. Yes, guys, yes! No, my friend, that would be awesome. It's Legend of Zelda. I'll play any Legend of Zelda game, no matter how silly or stupid it is. Listen to that music, by the way. Yes. This is what we want. This is what I've been waiting for. The glory of this music. Oh no, these are the fake rupees. And I missed them all. Hey, look what we have here. We have actually two things here. We have a thing, a Beatles place, I'm pretty sure. Beetle. I want to check out Beetle's place. I don't even know if I can buy anything from Beetle right now. Hello. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Beetle's shop. I do everything. Rupees for junk. See anything you want to buy? Use blue to browse. Bait bag. Yes. Yay, there we go. Thank you. I'm gonna give you a member's card. And shop is awesome, or whatever. You have 1 point saved up. Saves 30 points, and use bloop to browse. I'm gonna buy. I should buy like a bunch of these actually. Animals will be drawn to this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I do want to get as much rupees though as possible. Get. I will get. So I want to get over there now. Okay. Time to infiltrate my first bad guy post. Bro, get up there. Oh god, the water's gonna get me. Water's gonna get me. Once I do this, I'll be the champion. Ha ha ha, loser. Nice.
No.
losers. Losers!
Technically, I didn't even defeat them. They defeated themselves there.
Time to get some more rupees. More rupees. Oh my god.
There we go, we did it. Whoops. Sploosh. Sploosh. Every time I land it in the water now, I have to say sploosh. That is the new rule. The new ulti rule. Man, when do I get the cannon? That's what I want next. I want the cannon. Oh, look at the water. I don't know if some people complained about this game having too much water, but I think it's quite nice. Oh, no, I was gonna give the rupee. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Link. Dragon Roost Island. Gotta deal with the Deku Tree. Fine.
This music.
This is like top 5 best tunes. High atop this island's grand peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago, when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it.
Yeah.
First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch L, just try to match the rhythm by tilting bloop, 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 and bloop. How do I do this? There we go. Very nice, that was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold L to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt blah 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 blah. Oh, right. Alright, let's try this again.
Curse it all.
That's it, Link. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it with a 6/4 time by tilting... You should do well to remember that.
I got the Wind Waker.
Yes, I gotcha. And there we go. The legendary Wind Waker is now mine. Does it make any sense that pointing down gives you the highest pitch? No. But what does make sense in this day and age? What even does make sense in this world? Oh, I love this music so much, though. I first heard this music all the way in Smash Bros. Brawl, and here we are today, hearing it now in this game. What's this? Are these rupees?
Yay! Yay!
Gotta burst all the rocks, guys. That's the rule. I don't know if you're a fan of this music, Captain Chips, but I love it. Alright. So much for that. So much for that rock. That's a very unhelpful rock right there.
Yep.
Aw man, nothing there either. Best track in the game. One of my favorites, that's for sure. I think my favorite track is, well, not for a long time, but this is definitely like top 3. What is this now? Did I just learn? You learned the Wind's Requiem! So now I can blow. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction of the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? Then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother Cyclos is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. Oh, cool. I just got a very, very good thing just now. Well, guys, it's been fun. Sadly, I have to end the stream right here, though. Next time we play this, though, I think, the first dungeon... Whoops. Oh, guys, I can play, on the Wii U screen here. Alright, this is cool. Okay, you guys just watch Link be happy. I'm gonna play on my own, alright? Here I go, this is pretty cool. What am I doing? You guys will never know. You guys will never know. Oh god, where am I? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh man. Best track in the game, oh yeah. How does one save again? I forgot. Oh, here we go. Alright guys. Thank you all very much for coming. More of this game in 2 days. Right? Yeah, 2 days. It's gonna be good. Gonna have a good time with this game. I'm gonna check out my quest log here soon. But yeah, thanks for coming. I had a grand time. I am excited and ready to play this game. And yeah, more later. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow night because there's a Christmas party happening tomorrow night, but we'll see. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, take care. Love you all. Take care.
Bye!